To do the kickflip, you're basically doing the same motion as you're doing an ollie. In an ollie, you pop the tail and slide your foot forward and up. In a kickflip, you're basically doing the same thing, except you're sliding your foot up and out. Alright, you want to put your front foot right behind the bolts at about a 45-degree angle, leaving most of your heel off. And you're going to want to put your back foot anywhere where it's comfortable popping the board. And you're going to want to pop, bend your knee so that you'll mostly use your ankle, because if you use your leg, it's going to fly forward and you're not going to be able to land on it. And whenever you're doing it, you want to bend your knee and lean into it, like lean the direction the board's going. And you're going to want to use this much of your foot, and you want to flick it off at a 45-degree angle, diagonal to the bolts on the board. And if you flick up with the board's going to come up. And if you want to flick it fast and just have it come down, then you're going to want to flick either just straight out or straight down. Now when you're in mid-air, what you're going to want to do is that if you're flicking up, you're going to want to bring your knees as close to your chest as possible and watch it spin around. And once you're able to start seeing the grip tape, you want to slam your feet down. If you're flicking down, you mostly just want to bring your feet up and just slam it down the instant you're getting close to the grip tape. When landing, you want to keep your knees bent until you know that you're stable enough to go back up. If you're landing it while moving, you want to put more weight into the front foot and just kind of land with your knees bent. Common problems with the kickflip is that whenever you go to flick, the board will just fly out in front of you. Now that just means you're using your leg and not really your ankle. It's because, like I said before, you're going to want to bend your knee. Remember, bend your knee. Very important, because it will redirect you to use more of your ankle than your whole leg. Another common problem with the kickflip is that the board's coming vertical. When it does that, that just means when you're flicking it, you're flicking up too much, and you need to flick up and out more. For example, that versus this. Another common problem with the kickflip is that your front foot is landing on the board and your back foot is just flying off. That just means you're popping and you're just ditching it. You're not really jumping with it. You're just popping it and you're just letting it stay on the ground. Here's an example. Another common problem with the kickflip is that when you're flicking it, the board turns this way when you try to land. That just means your back foot, you're putting too much pressure on one part of your foot. You need to have it as center as possible. And if you still can't fix it, just put your foot farther back. And here's an example. So let's recap. Back foot, center of the tail. Front foot, 45-degree angle. Behind bolts, heel hanging off. And you want to pop, bend the knee, slide up and out. If you have any more problems, just send me a video and I'll try to help you out. Remember, have fun and practice, practice, practice.